when you talk about customary land tenure, they're governed by different conventions or within the global framework of what the indigenous people have been advocating for. So basically what we're doing is saying, looking at the consent order and bringing it down to the level of how we're going to apply that in Belize. What does it look like? What should it include? What are some definitions that we have to include? The consultants are using the definitions that were agreed upon at the UN or in different global spaces, right? The way you develop policy in Belize traditionally, or laws, I'm sorry, is you really sit down and you develop a policy document, because that gives you an opportunity to really think things through, really what do you want the law to say, and you discuss it and you discuss it, and then it would go to the ministry that is in charge. For example, in the case of the commission, it would go to the Attorney General's ministry. He would review it, and then they would determine if it's ready to go to cabinet. So if cabinet endorses it, cabinet might send it back, and we would need to make revisions. And then if they're in agreement with it, then what you would do is send it to the legal drafters to start drafting legislation if they so determined, which I can't imagine that it won't need legislation.